Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Worst Of, the show that takes a look at all the worst parts of the internet. I am your host, Brandon, and before we get into today's topic, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to follow us on X over at Worst Of Pod. Come say hello, leave suggestions for things you want to see me cover, tell me to fuck off, all that fun stuff. Now, I am looking forward to today's episode. We're diving back into the Cyraxx catalog a little bit. He has stepped away from YouTube for the past few days. His Rax Nation channel has officially been taken off of YouTube. Now, it doesn't look like this was done through strikes or anything like that. It seems like he just voluntarily deleted his own channel. Uh, Probably to get away from all the people giving him shit over Marty's death. But who knows? We're not sure what's going to happen from here or when Cyraxx will return to YouTube. It's only a matter of time before a new channel comes up and everyone finds it and we're back to square one with Cyraxx. But until then, I thought it'd be fun for us to go through the archives and take a look at some of Cyraxx's better moments. Cyraxx is a master of all sorts of instruments: the guitar, the keyboard, his drums, all these things he's just so great at. So, of course, when an instrument like a didgeridoo falls into his lap, it's only a matter of time before he perfects the instrument and wants to show it off for everybody. And that's what we're about to go through here. As you can see, he is ready to go with this thing. This is probably one of the longer and more annoying concerts, so keep that in mind. But having said all that, enjoy. Showing off his ninja skills, he can't help himself. Pretty sure that's not what you do with a didgeridoo.
What is up, you guys?
The shitty video quality is him, not me.
How's everybody doing this morning? Now, if you guys don't know, this is actually an instrument I got from one of my homies. You are Fook Me, or not Fook Me, but Fuck Your Sheep. If you guys don't know, this is actually an Australian instrument called the Didgeridoo. I have actually been studying it, and I've actually been getting pretty good at it, so I figured, why not do some covers with it, man? See what we can. Now, I know it's going to sound a bit weird when I do it, but that's just how it has to be played. So, yeah, let's get started here.
Alright, so keep in mind, it's a weird instrument. It's going to make weird sounds the way the chant says. And, we all know what didgeridoos sound like, that whoa, 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 whoa sort of sound. So, I'm curious what he's going to do with these covers. You can only play the instrument so many ways. So, what are you going to add to Linkin Park to make the didgeridoo stand out? Let's find out.
Started with something pretty simple. Oh, shit.
Uh oh. Buckle up, people. It's not going to get any better than this. I was wrong. He's singing into the didgeridoo. That's not how that instrument works. It's not what you're supposed to do. Fucking idiot. Yeah, play it right into the microphone. That's what people need to hear. Super loud clipping didgeridoo. That's just great. when he's playing an instrument, he thinks he's Chester. My God, this guy just can't get over himself. The delusions that he has. Fucking idiot. He thinks he's killing it right now. I've been studying the instrument. I've mastered it. This is what I want to share with everybody. And he thinks he's nailing it. Oh, shit. Alright, I take it back. He's showing off his skills. He's playing it one-handed. I didn't know that. Damn, Chance. I wonder if I'm going to get hit with a copyright strike because of this music. Or if the shitty didgeridoo is enough to cover it. Oh, he ran out of breath.
I know it sounds weird because of the buzzing sound, but that is actually how it is supposed to be played. 'Cause you have to have like that drone kind of sound, like the. You know.
That's not how it's supposed to sound at all. You can't give me an explanation of how this instrument is supposed to sound and then fuck it up right away.
Oh.
Second chances.
You see, like, you're supposed to have that buzzing sound. I know it sounds weird, but
Nope.
it is what it is.
That's wrong. And you're not supposed to sing into it, you fucking retard. Alright, what's next? Any moment now.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, he actually had it for a second. It sounds like a dying whale. That's just awful. Whatever you're doing to that instrument, just stop. It's pure torture. That poor didgeridoo is not meant to be played like that. He's running out of breath, and he's not remembering the words to these songs. That's what I love about Cyraxx. Like, he has the confidence to perform these songs, and it's always the same show, regardless of whether he's playing a didgeridoo or he's just doing the straight karaoke. It's the same setup, where he does the same songs, and regardless of how many times he sings them, he cannot remember the words and does not look up the lyrics at all. It's it's just baffling. What do you think the chances are that he passes out while he's performing this? Just runs completely out of breath. He's really feeling it. he he gave up on that song. That's fucking great. You can't even finish it. Why not? Did you forget the words that much where you're just gonna fuck up and completely play something different? Like, why would you give up on that one? Or are you just running out of breath?
Hold on, let me get a drink real quick, yo, man. My fucking throat's going dry from that shit. That takes a lot of. Whew, that takes a lot out of you.
Well, when you're playing it wrong, sure. So are you gonna finish the song or are you gonna start a new one?
You know, I got something for you guys. Like I said, I'm still somewhat learning, but I am getting the hang of it, actually. So I said if I do, mess up a bit, I'm sorry, but I am, I'm learning, so I'm still learning.
If you mess up a bit, okay. Not if you fuck up entirely and blow this thing. I don't see how you can redeem yourself with this one. You're not gonna we're halfway through this video and you're not gonna save yourself with your playing. I don't care if you're still learning the instrument. You're fucking it up entirely. That poor didgeridoo. What did it ever do to you?
But the only way to learn is to continue to do it.
Sure, I guess. Okay. What's the chat saying? He's just spitting into it at this point. Like, come on, man. Look up YouTube videos on how to play this thing. Figure it out. Take the time to understand the instrument and what it's supposed to sound like before you go on stream and brag about how you're good at this thing. Because you're not. And nope, there's a reason why the didgeridoo isn't played in trapped songs. Chance. Like, there's a reason why you don't hear it very often in mainstream media. Smacking the camera. I wonder if he still plays this instrument. Like this concert goes back to 2021, so we've got a solid 4 years since this has been played or performed. I wonder if he's gotten any better. I mean, if his skills at the guitar mean anything, he definitely hasn't. If he's played this instrument, but something tells me that this was the last time that this instrument was ever picked up. Gotta say though, that room does look slightly cleaner than it usually does. Although, I mean, the closet door has always been fucked up, and the camera's not facing downward like it usually is. So who knows what mess is underneath all that? But still, you can't do it. Maybe don't pick a song where the words are so chopped up like this one is. You know, like so that way you don't have to like with your voice. You could just do something with long notes where you can actually make the sounds the proper way. Like play this instrument the way it's supposed to be played. You fucking retard. He can't even space himself out properly in the room. So every time he moves, he's hitting the microphone or the laptop. You know, he can't help himself. He's got to be constantly hitting shit. Just take a step back. The camera will still see you, and you can perform your shitty little show. Didgeridoo solo. Oh, come on. That was your time to shine, Chance. Yeah, this is this is the problem with picking songs that you know you can't do. Like it would take nothing for you to find songs with slow notes where you could take your time with it. That way you're not running out of breath trying to rapid fire didgeridoo notes. Like it does, like, the instrument's just not played this way, man. You didn't look into how to play this thing at all.
I know I started to run out of breath there towards the end, but like, dude, that's actually how you're supposed to do it. It's supposed to have, that buzzing, weird sound. Like seriously, look it up. Like it's supposed to have that drone kind of sound.
No, it's supposed to have a distinct noise that you are not doing. And you can't justify it by saying, "Oh, guys, trust me, this is how it sounds." Like you could look it up if you want, but I'm not lying. Like it just doesn't work that way. It's doesn't. The instrument does not sound the way you're performing it. And if you watched like one video to show how to play it, you would see that. But let's see what song is next.
I'm gonna do a tribal beat here and kind of show you what.
Oh, so you're gonna freestyle something? Okay. Give us a little example of what it's supposed to be like. Is that what's about to happen?
Let's go with this one right here. This one looks cool.
Now, this is what you're supposed to do with the didgeridoo. Like long, droning notes that go on for a while. That's how this thing is supposed to be played. So, bravo, Chance, you figured that out. But you're still not doing it right. It still sounds like shit. And the music doesn't match. Like, it's not the type of music that would go with the didgeridoo, but sure, whatever. I guess it's better than Trapped and Linkin Park. Oh, he's freestyling. Now, Cyraxx, this is a chance for you to freestyle, okay? So take your time. If you run out of breath, take a couple pauses. There's no pressure here. You're not playing with any particular notes to the song. This is your own thing. So take your time and relax, dude. I mean, it's still gonna sound like shit, but you're putting too much pressure on yourself, buddy. God, I wonder what Ed and Sally are thinking. They're in the living room. They're trying to watch TV. There's a good episode of Wheel of Fortune on, or fucking Price is Right, or whatever the hell they want to watch. And they just hear, purr, purr, purr. Like, it sounds like a retarded whale being stabbed to death over and over again. That's the only thing I can think of. This is just ear rape. And to those of you who've made it this far in the episode, bravo. Hats off to you. Taking a minute to see what the chat's saying. Okay.
I'll actually pull up a video on it.
Okay.
Let me pull up a video on it real quick.
Good. Give us a comparison to what you're sounding like versus what the actual instrument sounds like when it's played properly. This is perfect.
Hold on, let me pull up the actual thing and not the ads. Like I said, I'm still learning, so I mean, don't be too fucking harsh, man.
No, I'll be harsh. You you put on a 20-minute didgeridoo concert bragging about how you were good at this instrument. I'm going to be harsh. Like I'm not going to take it lightly when you decide to rape my ears for 20 minutes with shitty Linkin Park and Trapped covers. And you gave up on a song. You couldn't even finish it. You lost all confidence in what you were doing because deep down you know that you sound like shit. And that's why you don't play this instrument anymore. Otherwise, you would be doing this with your guitar streams. Why not?
You see what I mean? It's supposed to have that buzzing sound.
That's an entirely different buzzing sound than the sound that you're making. You're supposed to with your voice. Like you're supposed to be making those sounds with your mouth, and the didgeridoo is just to amplify it and change the tone a little bit. Like you, this is just not how you handle it and play the instrument. Like I get it that you just started, and I'd probably be making these same mistakes too. But I wouldn't put on a show on my live streams bragging about how good I was about this, or bragging about how good I am with this instrument.
See what I mean? It's supposed to have that buzzing sound. You see what I mean? It's supposed to have that buzzing sound to it. Like
Yeah,
I
but
said,
that
I'm still learning it, but that's just the basics of how you do it.
no, it's
What
not.
I was doing is the actual basic stuff. So yeah, there is that.
No, there isn't. You fucked up entirely. You did not play that instrument the right way at all. Not a single note was made on that didgeridoo. All right, well, there you have it. Cyraxx is the master of any instrument that he touches. Everything that he decides to put his fingers on or his lips to play, it's gold. I would love to hear him put on a mouth harp concert. I think that he would be great at that. Or give him a violin. Let's see him to take those disgusting goblin fingers and put them to a violin and see how well he can perform that. But that's going to wrap it up for this week, guys. I want to thank you all for coming out and taking the time to watch and listen to that shit show with me. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on X over at Worst of Pod. You guys know the drill at this point. But that's going to wrap it up for now. And until next time.